Well, you've got to ask yourself, why do I want to be successful? And if that success means to be king of the hill, well, in whatever field, I've got to say that being king of the hill is always followed by going down to the bottom of the hill. Like we say in the Shepajidra teachings, you can be reborn as the god Indra, but later on you're reborn in the lowest realms. You become a servant of a servant, a slave of a slave. So seriously, we do need to ask ourselves this. If it's for dominance, if it's for power, if it's for status, it's a waste of time and will only entrap us. We'll spend a whole lot of effort that could be used in achieving something good. But if by successful we mean try to be good at something, to be good at something that will bring benefit to others, whether it's in a secular way or a more spiritual way, then yes, we should be successful. We should be good at what we can do. Because after all, it's said in the sutras, there's nothing a bodhisattva doesn't learn if it's beneficial for others. One should apply oneself in that way and not be half-hearted in acquiring skills and powers through which we can do something good in the world. So Buddhism has a success drive, if you like to put it that way, in striving for the best benefit for others as well as oneself. As I say, it's not just that it should be confined to the officially religious sphere. If one is a businessman, if one is a guitar player, if one is a restaurateur, if one's a cook, if one's just a road sweep, all those things we can be good at. We can do with attentiveness, we can do with care, we can think which is the best way I can do this that will help others, and therefore has the best possible outcome. We should definitely strive for that. I think if Buddha was a road sweep, he'd be the best of road sweeps. Not that you want a prize or badge or to be crowned number one, but just to be fully applied in doing that, with mindfulness, with attentiveness, and with care and compassion for others. So it is in whatever field of life we go on. If we have the proper motivation of good outcomes for others, then we should strive to be excellent in that profession. Whether it's humble, whether it's grand, whether it's for a short time or for a long time. And then we'll bring this also to our practice of the Dharma. And then in the practice of Dharma, it's translated into the fourth of the six perfections, the perfection of effort. And the perfection of effort is said to really perfect our effort in pursuit of the virtuous, of the good outcomes. Then it must be like we are wearing an armor not out of hatred and aggression to others, but the armor that allows us to absorb and not be overcome by the difficulties we encounter in perfecting our craft, in trying to do our work, in trying to be good students of whatever craft we're in or whatever job we're doing. We wear an armor so we're not deterred by the difficulties. And then we never tire. We have this kind of sense almost like of insatiability, not insatiability for self-satisfaction, but we feel I can always do something. I can always apply myself. Not like, I'll just apply myself for a little while, then I'll take a break because I need to look after myself. But we apply ourselves steadily and persistently. So we should, as like Tibetans say, beginners should practice frequently but in short sessions. Not so short sessions they don't exhaust themselves, but frequently so we don't just do it intermittently. So this is another aspect in being successful is that our training is persistent and it's all embracing. We apply ourselves to every aspect of our craft, be it a secular craft or spiritual craft. So in that way we perfect effort, and that is the way to be successful. Because after all, in terms of success in Dharma, the great Patrul Rinpoche said, the Dharma doesn't belong to the rich or poor or this, that, or the other. It belongs to he or she who makes an effort. So you could say the perfection of effort is the way to be truly, truly successful.